15 minutes of fame.
You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go.
We out in Miami, man. The trenches was yesterday, man. Today is Chrome 23, man. Y'all are out here. Y'all were judges yesterday?
Yes.
Yeah?
And
I didn't want to be.
Yeah.
And the King versus Jay
King
Moore.
versus Jay Moore. I did not want to be a judge.
Very, very hard. I didn't know who said who, so did y'all both have the same person?
Y'all had King 2-1, he had King 2.
I had to,
Okay.
I had to get yeah.
Y'all both gave him the same rounds?
Yeah, I gave him the first and the third.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then it was 2-2. Did Remy actually make the fifth vote, or how did the fifth vote come about?
Can I? So, the answer is yeah.
Oh, okay.
So Remy was the last judge. So what happened was, if you watched the live stream, she was trying to cop out. She was
It
trying to
looked
let
that
the
way. That's why I
crowd
say,
do
did she do it or
yeah,
not?
She wasn't trying to cop out. But, you know what I'm saying? She's like, and what happened was the crowd said yeah on King's side and yeah on Moore's side.
Right.
I was like, no, you gotta make that decision. And she had the same reason why we chose it, is that King was more direct, man. Like, it was the battle of the night for sure.
Yeah, oh, he had so many haymakers.
Yeah, but Jay Moore would have a haymaker
Yeah.
that would have like a 40-second reaction.
Yeah.
And then when you're thinking about it, his haymakers could be for anybody.
Yeah.
And
King
then when
was
the
direct.
when the King
That's
comes
why I
out,
like y'all, because it's not just about the haymakers.
it's the intricacies.
Yeah,
of it.
yes.
If he's spinning a line that's just for anybody,
Yeah.
you're like, well, this is great, but you battle rapping, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And your opponent, he breaking you down. He's rebuttaling 4 times. He rebutted 4 times.
Four times.
All of them, 3 of them hit, 1 didn't, but still he did it 4
How
times
you
in a row.
gonna give it to the other person when you see somebody else
He's showing so many
doing
different
more
yeah.
things than what
He's in different
Right.
the fan
pockets.
favorite was?
Yeah.
Not to mention, I always love those type of battles where it's carefully crafted for you.
Your
I
opponent.
wrote these bars for you. This can't go to nobody else. You know what I'm saying? The more flips, not to mention also the Shang Tsung effect too, when he tried to tell you, like, this is his style and this is how stupid it is. It works for me every time. Because now, when that other person raps, that's all I'm looking for.
Yep.
As soon as Hollow did the Kit
Diffused.
Kat bar, you looked at Charlie Clips like, yep, he about to do that 4-bar setup. That's the only reason why we talk about 4-bar setups now, because of that. So, yeah, it was a tough decision, but you know.
We here for Verb and Swamp, you know what I'm saying? Verb.
Hold. Before we go into that, I ain't gonna hold y'all too long.
Okay,
But overall, man, the whole event, how did y'all score the trenches event yesterday?
I'm gonna say I'm gonna give it an 8.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it an 8 only because, all right, the hungry, yeah, it's definitely up there. Yeah, I get it. You got a no-show from my twin, and no, I'm not Dot, but I got a no-show from Dot.
You mean Clean?
I mean, I went from Clean.
Not Dot. Dot's in the
Yeah,
building.
Dot's still here.
Yes.
But I'm saying, yeah, I got the no-show from. We didn't get to see that battle. And maybe the Don Marino Dirty 30, you know, that kind of dampened it. Froze is third. Yeah, you know what I mean? But I got to see Charlie Clips at 100%. So that, you know, that already kicks that meter up. So I'm gonna give it an 8.
I say 7.5. You got Clean not showing up. You got a choke from Eazy in his third, obviously. You know, he lost his mom's, things like that. You got Rose choking in his third, so that's about as high as I could go. But the vibe was fire. The floor had all the lights on it. The venue had air in it, and they could smoke, and it was air. You wasn't hot as hell.
Great food. Studio 183?
138.
138.
You know what I'm saying?
Incredible
the
food.
club stayed open after the joint was over, and it was just kept on running. So it was a pretty good environment, dope vibe, man. So I like that.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, in the building, then yeah, you can give it a higher rate. But yeah, for the stream, you know, maybe y'all have been disappointed. I was a little upset at Eazy, but hey, shout out to you again. Shout out to you again. Come on, bro. You actually got Eazy to admit a loss.
I don't think I got him to admit he was willing to, you know, concede, and he did it on my camera. Is that a pause? It might be a pause.
We know how you do. Try to debate that on that, you know what I'm saying? You know how you do. He like, no, it's 2-1. If you really, he was like,
yeah,
nah.
man.
he couldn't really
Respectfully, man.
Yeah.
Respectfully, like, wow.
Yeah, you know.
Happens, right?
But today I'm still wearing that Philly hat, so I don't know what I'm saying. I'm still wearing it proud, you know what I'm saying? But I am on Jack Boy Main's side right now. Fuck the Knicks. Fuck the
Oh, New York is happy. Please beat y'all. The
I
Knicks
say
beat y'all. We good.
fuck them too, because we had the Nets. We got Met Stadium in New Jersey, but we don't have a Jersey team anymore. Saddest shit ever.
Yeah,
but
yeah, that is
fuck
true.
New York. Fuck New York.
Who was your team, huh? Who was your team, though?
I was Chicago Bulls. I was a Michael Jordan fan. How
Okay,
about
so
that?
you stuck-
So
okay, all right.
yeah. So.
That's kinda-
I do want to talk about this event later. Hopefully we can link up if y'all ain't on South
Sure,
Beach
sure.
partying and shit like that. So, you know, we're gonna see what happens. But again, man, I want to let y'all know I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all what y'all do for the culture and the way that y'all do what you do for the culture, right? Because y'all could go and do some bullshit and talk a lot of bullshit. You know, I know battle rappers don't always agree with y'all, but it's the sport, right? It is what it is. But I do like the way that y'all just keep it a buck and just, you know what I mean? Y'all don't really add, you know, negativity to this already negative thing, right? So I appreciate y'all,
We
brothers,
mean well.
man.
We mean very well. But if the shit's funny.
I mean,
Oh, my bad. One more thing. And the shit you said earlier about y'all splitting up,
Yeah, what?
if y'all ever split up, I'm not watching just you.
Yeah,
All right?
no, it'd be
So I'm
over.
gonna just let it be known right now. Vada without SP don't work for me no more. I always fuck with you when you was dolo. Right now, right now.
I was
Nah.
Well, I was watching him. I was watching him from when he was,
Dynamic.
yeah. But I'm a, you know, as a fan, yes, I enjoyed the show more when he was on the panel. But when he left, I was like, well, let me see what we got going on.
Love it, love the chemistry between y'all two, man. So
Come on, man.
He's around. He's been with 5 years, 6 years.
6 years. That's 6 years. 6 years in August. You know what I'm saying? I ain't counting. I'm counting.
But nah, shout out, man. Shout out to 15 Minutes of Fame, man. What's up, man?
thanks, fellas.
Dang, brother.
15 minutes of fame.
You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go.